Hey, Blue Lighthouse Mantle. That's the name of the channel. It's December the 14th. 14th. Yeah, Saturday. I had the weirdest dream. The dream was me being somewhere. It's supposed to have been like a retreat, place you go to relax. It wasn't a one where it's just a few people. This was a lot of people there. It could have even been a cruise. I can't remember all of it, but the part that stuck out the most to me is that there was a young girl who I don't even think was in her teens yet. Somehow, she was being very strange. Now, in the dream, the child, as I looked at her, looked like the daughter of someone I used to hang around with. You would never think anything because the way she was raised or whatever, you would think that she was like top notch. Okay? But the young girl kept going off and doing things by herself. Now, I'm saying she's not even a teenager. She was doing things that she probably should not have been doing, okay? And it had something to do with an needle with an N, and some form of rug with a D. Apparently, the young girl was taking the rug with a D from her mom, which was my old friend. And I don't know how, I don't remember how I confronted the young girl, or how I even found out. I was just investigating, not like a PI, but just looking some things over, just figuring some things out, and it came to me that the young girl was the one that was doing something. Anyway, when I talked to her, she seemed so nonchalant. So, by the way, yeah, that's what I do. And she explained the process of her taking the needle with an N, drawing up the rug with a D, and injecting it in her hip area. It was so strange. It was really, really strange. And then when I tried to explain it to the mother, she didn't, it's like she didn't want to hear it. Even though this was something that was meant for her and whatever she was going through, she did not want to hear it. Or didn't want to cope with the fact that it was her own child, who was not even a teenager. It was so many things going on in the dream, but that stuck out so much. When I woke up, I couldn't remember anything but that. Anyway, how is everyone today? I'm good. I went to bed late. After 3 something in the morning. I wasn't tired at the time. I just wanted to make sure that I did some protection over the home, over everyone that's in my house, you know, while we were sleeping. Because I have a feeling that people are still trying to get into folks' dreams and wreak some havoc. And I can't let that happen. There's a lot of powerful things going on in our dreams. And we have to be vigilant and not let people do that. I'll come back later and talk about some more of my dreams. I need to go shit, shower, and shave. There's something really big going on in the spiritual realm. And even though I am somewhat confused, I know it's not meant for me to be confused. I just don't know what it is yet, because you know everything that happens here in the natural, that has to happen in the spirit first. So well, I don't know what's afoot. But keep your prayers up, keep your meditation up. And find new ways to do those things. Don't just keep doing one thing one way all the time. Because if someone is trying to do something to you, they'll figure out that way that you're doing it and do something. So if you stay vigilant and just do something different all the time, They can't keep up with that. They can't. And don't tell people what you're doing. Even though you may talk to people and tell them some things that you do not tell people everything that you do. And it's not that to be wary of people and not trusting them. It's just sometimes people can be a monitoring spirit and don't even realize that's what they're doing. They can take what you say and go tell someone else who doesn't have your best interest at heart. Not understanding that that person doesn't have your best interest at heart. It's just how people are. You have some very unusual people in this world. Very unusual people. Again, meditate. Say your prayers. Whatever it is that you do. If you have to amp it up, amp it up. If you have to add some spiritual tools to your meditation and your prayers, do that. If you had to add more spiritual tools to your meditations and prayers, do that. If you can fast, do that. Although I don't believe in that New Year's resolution stuff. Many people do, and if that's what you believe in, work on that. But if you do some research, the time to do that kind of resolution stuff is not January. It's a little later than that. Yeah. Look to the springtime for that. Not in the winter. Winter is cold. It's dead. Things are not growing. That should be enough hint for you to take and do your research on that, okay? All right. The Blue Lighthouse Mantle. I said what I said, and I'll see y'all later.